What is up, guys? Welcome back to Fidu Talks Football. I just wanted to get on here and record my quick thoughts about Arsenal 2, Chelsea 1. What can I say? Set piece again, ole ole. Everybody else is crying, we're laughing, and long may it continue. However, that can't mask the sort of nerviness of that game, especially late in the second half, when really we shouldn't have been so nervy considering that Chelsea were down to 10 men. Um, and this is a kind of a worrying trend that we've been seeing lately in games where once we get to the second half, our technical level seems to drop for no apparent reason. I mean, 5 yard passes, 10 yard passes not being made. Um, it's a bit of a worrying trend, but ultimately we ground out the 3 points and we got him, right? Timber, phenomenal. Raya, we're gonna need to have some serious conversation about David Raya. Some of the saves he's made this season are going under the radar for some reason. That last one with the Garnacho cross was out of this world. Um, but yeah, I mean, on we march, right? That's all we can do is just beat what's in front of us, however possible. I will say that despite people's criticisms of Martin Odegaard, and definitely I would agree that his lack of decisiveness in the final third specifically is very irritating. But I think that with Martin Odegaard in those late periods where we seem to drop our technical level, if there's one thing you can depend on Odegaard to do is to drop deep and keep the ball. You know, we might need him a lot more than we think to cut out this annoying sort of drop that we're seeing in second halves and stuff. But ultimately, it's a London derby. We spanked Chelsea again. You gotta love it. All right. So, anyways, we can also talk about the Brighton game, and I'll be honest, I haven't been paying too much attention to Brighton this season. They're 12th in the league. They won their last two, but before that, they weren't in very good form. I find it funny that Fabian Hertzler has come out and criticized our time wasting, quote unquote, from set pieces. This thing is getting really annoying now where it's like we're the standard for the dark arts. When back in the day, we used to get so maligned for being weak and not doing the dark arts. Now that we're doing it and we're being successful, everyone wants to come out and like just talk bad about that side of the game. It's very annoying, but I don't care. As long as we get this title over the line, I couldn't care less. I don't care how we do it. Just get it done. Um, my prediction, I want to say that we'll have too much for Brighton, but midweek game, there's something about midweek games that just bother me, that kind of scare me. But I still want to say that we'll pull out the win. I want to say 3-1 is my prediction. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. What do you think of the Chelsea game? Who was your man of the match? I think mine was Raya, even though the official man of the match went to Timber, and I totally get that. I think Raya, he saved us so hard. And yeah, what are your predictions for the Brighton match? Let me know. All right, catch you guys later.